No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
Heads up, I probably sound different because I got a new mic and I'm still trying to adjust the settings on it. So comment down below if you think I'm too loud, if something's wrong with the audio, and I'll try to adjust it later in a future video, but we're gonna roll with it for now. Sorry for the jump scare in audio, I had to go back and change it. It sounded very echoey on my end, so here I am again. But today I want to talk about a rapper by the name of Dank Demoss and a situation that happened about 6 months to maybe a year ago. Basically, Dank Demoss is a plus-size rapper who decided to order a Lyft and then sued Lyft because she couldn't fit into the vehicle. Everybody at the time was making fun of this lawsuit because obviously it's a joke, she literally couldn't fit in the vehicle, but somehow she won with a settlement. Also, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing some words weirdly, I just got back home from a flight. I wasn't able to get much sleep today. But without any further ado, let's begin. Please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it really does help out my channel. And it's one of the best ways you can support me.
Tonight on The Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank Demoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnick is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
So the news phrases it like he was kind enough and he just apologized for it, but you're gonna see later on that this dude was a literal saint. Also, I don't even know why you have to say kind enough. It's not like there's a great way to hear, hey, you're too heavy to fit in my car.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there.
And what's the problem? That's kind of what he has to do. She can't fit in the car. I personally know plus-size people who can still fit in small cars. She is not one of them. In order to not fit in a small car, you have to intentionally get fat. Also, what's wrong with telling her that she might want to get an Uber XL? That's telling her to get a car that she can fit inside of. That is literally no different than telling a plus-size person on a plane they have to pay for 2 seats so they can fit in the seat. You can only get to a size this big intentionally. Therefore, you have to know the consequences of being that big. When you are this big, you're gonna need a bigger car.
The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank Demoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
And you would have really hurt his tires. I really can't feel that much sympathy for you because you're trying to sue a company and take this guy's job over something that is generally the truth. You can't fit in the car. He told you you couldn't fit in the car and then recommended you a car that you could fit into. Where was he rude?
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
I'm going to try to record this in one take because I'm honestly going to be steaming and I'm probably going to be fumbling over my words like right there because this is generally so stupid. There is a clear difference between being plus-sized and being a minority. You can control being plus-sized. Warning, I'm going to be stuttering over this because honestly, I can't find it within my brain. Like this dude's logic is hot wiring my brain and I can't think straight. But if you're a minority, you can't control that you're black, you can't control that you're in the LGBTQ, there's a lot of things that minorities have to face that they can't control. She can put down the Big Mac. I'm sorry, she can. She's in her position because of decisions that she can control. She chose to eat that much to get that big. She's not at a weight where you can blame metabolism either, because in order to get to a size of her stature, you generally have to intentionally overeat. Also, the clear difference to kicking a minority out of your car compared to kicking someone who is overweight out of your car is that a black or trans person can't possibly pop your tires because of how heavy they are. Someone who is 600 pounds can. She was denied the ride because this dude's tires literally wouldn't have been able to take it.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people.
You see, you say that like I'm supposed to feel bad for you, but you had the money and resources to get that big in the first place, therefore you had the money and resources to get a gym membership, which tells me you also had the money and resources to buy an Uber XL. Also, to anyone else reaching out to you saying this happened to them, maybe that's a sign that you should lose weight too. Not to be mean, but seriously. It is not a normal thing to not be able to fit inside of a car. It's not like she's Shaquille O'Neal and she's abnormally tall. She got to this position by herself.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying, but when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, it's interesting because you said so many people came forward after this, so clearly it's an issue out there right now. Thanks, Jessica.
There's no way this is such a common issue that people are getting denied for their weight, because I don't see that many 600-pound people in my daily life. Now, if Dank Demoss generally loves being plus-sized, go for it. I don't care how you live your life, but you have to know that if you are going to be plus-sized, you do have to buy bigger things. Also, I do want to point out that I believe the Lyft driver was fired when this whole situation happened, which is just generally unfair, and a lot of people were against Lyft when this happened because, of course, you should be protecting your driver and not the entitled woman who's just too delusional to realize that she's just too big for a car. There is nothing wrong with being a bigger person, but understand that if you're going to be a bigger person, you do generally have to put out money for that Uber XL. And also, the state of Michigan must be one of the dumbest states ever. No offense to anybody from Michigan, but the fact that they were able to win this lawsuit is just stupid in my opinion. Because literally anyone with common sense and 2 pairs of eyeballs is able to see that she cannot fit in that car. I found out about this story again when I was on vacation, and I had to film something about it when I got home because it was so stupid to hear about. But that's about it for today. I really want to know what you guys think about this whole situation, as well as what you think about my microphone. Let me know if it's bad, if it's good, what I have to adjust with it, and I'll try to fix it in the next video. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help me out, and I'll see you on the next one. Later!